Okay, so I've finished step 11B, and I was going to show you how I did it, and then 11C. So I got all those done. Now I just did the one on the front now. I didn't do the one on the back yet. I just haven't got to it yet. But I wanted to show you that if you're doing that double beam, the two pieces from the gable go between the beam. And I'll show you how I did that. And let me tell you, remember I put it up there one at a time, and it was easier, but I did have to undo some screws to get everything to line up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you can see basically I got it in now. It's one unit. I can't imagine putting this whole thing up by myself. That's why I had to do it in pieces. So um, how I started it was I just put a couple screws on the bottom. I started it like that. I just did a couple just so it wouldn't fall over. And then I put one bolt up there, and because that way I could go forward or back. I didn't want to have everything cinched up. And um, then I put all these screws in on the bottom. And then once I did that, then I had to put this centerpiece on, and that's the beam. The beam goes on both sides of that, like they say in the picture. I did have to loosen these up to get these to line up, and then I put all um, like a screwdriver in one of the holes to get them to line up, and then I put the other ones in. That's how I did it. Um, it's done, and really, now that it's done and on here, it's pretty sturdy. I didn't think it would be that sturdy, but it is. So that's what it should look like, as far as I know. That's what it should look like in the end. Um, wow, it is a little bit. What's the word I want? It looks like it's a little bit warped, but there's nothing I can do about that. I might get a hammer and try to pound some of it out. And then the back, you can see the back is slanted a little bit, so I'm going to have to straighten everything out before I put it on there. I'm glad I haven't anchored it down to the bottom yet, although I think probably once I get the back done, I'm going to have to anchor at least some of them down on the bottom, because then after that, I think I put panels on. Oh no, I do the garage door, then I put panels on. I want to keep I don't want to anchor it down yet until I get the garage door on, because I might have to move this framing around a little bit, a half inch here or half inch there. So that's it. That's what it looks like so far.